Founder of thegiftinsider.com. And our first guest, ladies and gentlemen, this should be fun. Lord Stephen Rossiter is with us with Highland Titles. Lord Stephen Rossiter is a lord. He is from Scotland. All the above. This is genuine, the real article. And just to prove it, the gentleman wore a kilt to the show today. Stephen, do you mind standing up? Because those are some good-looking legs there, Stephen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are some gams. I would bet those legs go a long way in Scotland and get doors opened for you. People love you.
They get me into trouble and they get me out of trouble. Yes, no doubt. That's for sure.
I like your style. You and I have been sitting and talking. And what you are doing is so exciting, because if you have someone on your list, and I'm sure you do, the person who has everything, you're going, what can I do for this person to make them really feel special? Highland Titles has the answer. Lord Stephen Rossiter will tell you all about it. Okay, it is all about a title, right?
It's the title's there. What Highland Titles is essentially a conservation company, and we own 250 acres of land in the Highlands of Scotland in an area called Glencoe. And to preserve that land, to stop it getting developed, and to create what we wanted to do was a nature reserve so people can visit it, so that the wildlife get attracted to it, we needed to raise funds. Now, rather than go to the local council and government and say, hey, come on guys, give us some money to do this, we've just bought this land, the founders of the company found the unique way of selling it 1 square foot at a time. And because in Scotland you don't have to register land with a land registry that's below a certain size, I can sell you a square foot of land.
A square foot?
A square foot, a 10 square foot or a 100 square foot, like I can sell you a piece of furniture. So for just under 50 bucks, you can go online at highlandtitles.com and buy a 1 square foot of land in the Highlands of Scotland, and you own that. So unlike when you buy a star, you buy an acre of the moon, you're never going to go there. When you buy an acre of land, when you buy a square foot of land in Scotland, you physically own it. You own that piece of land. We never sell the same plot twice. You get a plot number, you get a grid reference number, and with it comes a title of laird, because laird means landowner, and from laird, you can translate that into English to become lord, and the female equivalent is lady. So as a bit of fun, to go with the piece of land, we give you a nice certificate to say you are a lord. And today, I have done that. I did that for Chris, who I understand is on vacation.
He is on vacation, sadly. Chris McGill, our news anchor, and I think he would love this. Chris, I wish you were here, and you are now a Lord Chris McGill. Lord Chris McGill has 1 square foot of land in Scotland, and he is now a Lord. Now, you can put this on your credit cards.
You can. I mean, credit. I have the title on my credit and bank details. Other forms of documentation like driving licenses and passports are a little harder, because you've got to remember it's a courtesy title. We're not here selling lordships to allow you to gain access into the House of Commons back in England. This is a bit of fun, but you can change your driving license. You can change your credit card. Excuse me. You can change your credit card, and I have had great fun when checking in at airlines when you've given your credit card and it's, oh Lord. Oh, Lord Stephen.
A little prestige goes with that.
Oh, yeah. Let's see whether we got a seat for you up in first class or business class. So, yeah, it can happen, and it has happened.
I like the sound of that.
Fun.
Yeah, it has a little elitism to it. It has a little bit of a snootiness to it, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
It's really neat. Now, what this is really all about, though, and I love, it's truly a win-win. It's really preserving the land.
Indeed.
It's giving people a little bit of what they want, and they actually are landowners in Scotland.
They are landowners in Scotland, but it's important. They've got no further taxes to pay. There's nothing to worry about. We take care of everything, but you get the certificate, and you get some. Everything comes in a wonderful folder, just like that, with Highland Titles on the front, and you've got information about the land, information about your piece of land, how to find it, more importantly, and we do have an app which you can get once you've bought your piece of land. You can download an app that if you come to Scotland, that will take you directly to your piece of land. But we have volunteers there as well who help people. And you get a nice little sticker there saying, I'm a lord.
This is fantastic. I'm curious, when you first came up with this idea, I'm sure it was big in Scotland. I would think it would be big in England as well, just because of the proximity to and the passion and affinity people have for Scotland.
Indeed.
But it's become big in the States as well.
It's become big in the States. in fact, globally. I mean, we have visitors from all over the world. Once a year in May, we have a gathering, and there's pictures of that on our website as well. And people come from all over the world, from America, from Canada, from Australia, from South America, from Europe, all over the place. It really has captured the imagination of a lot of people, and it's wonderful to be over here over the last 2 weeks to sort of spread the word and tell people about it.
You're a great ambassador, Lord Stephen Rossiter. Okay, Stephen, now, where do folks go here in Louisville, Kentucky, southern Indiana, up south, north, south, wherever we reach? Where do they go to make this happen for a friend of theirs? How does it work?
So they go to highlandtitles.com. And then once you're on that website, there's options for you to buy a 1 square foot,
there's the website,
10 square foot, 100 square foot, 1,000. You buy what you want, but for, as I say, for just under $50, it's $48, you can buy a 1 square foot of land. Go through the process. There's accessories you can buy as well if you want to. More importantly, right at the end, there's a discount box. And if you put Happy Holidays in the discount box code, then there's a 20% discount.
Wow.
For the people of Kentucky. So how about that? And
I love that. There you go. There's the discount code on there as well. Happy Holidays is the discount code. If you put it in there, 20% off, and you'll own a little plot of land in Scotland. You can actually go visit there, see your plot of land, see your 1 square foot or more if you'd like to purchase that, and you're doing a good thing. You're helping out Mother Nature in Scotland. I'm just curious, when, you know, we're very familiar with the trees, the wildlife that are indigenous to Kentucky. What kind of wildlife live on this?
Well, we have red deer, we have squirrel, we have many varieties of birds that come and visit. In fact, we've just built a 2.5 acre locken to attract the sort of river birds and seabirds there, which has gone down really well. If you go onto our Facebook page, our local volunteer we have webcams all around the land which actually show the wildlife coming up in the middle of the night and seeing it. There's the locken there. That's there you are. There you go. There you've got one of some of the wildlife there looking at the webcams.
Absolutely beautiful.
It really is. It's a glorious place to come and visit. And if anybody is coming to Scotland, I urge you to come and see us. Come and see us at the Nature Reserve. And if you've got a 1 square foot plot, you do have camping rights as well. So although it's not an official campsite, if you want to, you can spend a night under the stars.
I love that. Once again.
Now, John, we haven't left you out either, because it was. I didn't think it fair for just Chris to have a title and a square foot. So we have got you a square foot of land as well.
John Ramsey.
There you go.
Wow, I am.
So you are.
I got to tell you, this means something to me. I am Scottish. Ramsey is Scottish.
Yes, I know. Yes, yeah.
So thank you very much, Stephen Rossiter. I'm really. I feel important. I am now a lord. So thank you.
Important. And make sure that the productions team here recognise that fact when you come into the studio.
And from now on, everyone, Lord John Ramsey, if you would please. I appreciate that. Stephen, thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for.
Can you teach me the accent too? Maybe a little bit later.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, later on we can do a little bit of elocution. Yeah, I can do that.
See how I look in the kilt too. Not as good as you.